a less than memorable first half for the Cleveland Cavaliers as Jayson Tatum, in his second game back, scores 14. The Cavs scored 10 in the second quarter and trailed by 20. It's the halftime report presented by Trim Fire, Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Charles Barkley, the guy who turned 61 today, Kenny the Jet Smith. Happy Pat Spencer Day. Very good. He's the only guy in the NBA who wears number 61. That's why we said that. You said this game was all about the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah.
What does this tell you about the Cleveland Cavaliers?
I'm not going to overreact. Very disappointed, to say the least. Just from a competitive standpoint. See, the way that today's NBA's is you just go out and jack up a bunch of threes. My objective is, what if they're not going in? You got to say, maybe we should go to the basket, or maybe we got to play some better defense. Because it's not like the Celtics are killing it, but just a competitive balance. Like, you can't just come out and say, we didn't make any shots. You can just tell this is not a playoff intensity game. Yeah, they're not making shots, but their intensity level is not there. But I'm not going to overreact, but I'm very disappointed in the Cavs.
4 for 25 from the floor in the second quarter. 0 for 14 from 3. Colder than an ex-wife.
Colder than
air. Let's check out the halftime highlights.
I was about to say something
Presented by Trim Fire. I was trying to think of something colder than it. Haven't heard much. So here you go. Jayson Tatum in his second game now. 14 points in the first half. Looks a lot. I mean, you can see, at least appears, the comfort level jumping up for Jayson Tatum.
Oh, it's going to keep. It's going to keep.
Yeah,
The Cavs got stuff. The underdog just said something right here. Both teams combined were 1 for 23.
Yeah.
That's crazy for 3 in the second quarter.
Not often.
That's crazy.
Not often a team like the Celtics shooting 39% up by 20. What'd you see?
Well, a lot of it also is from the guy who's top 5 dead or alive, according to Kenny Atkinson. We're talking about Derek White. So I'm going to give him a tribute since Kenny Atkinson gave him one, and his ability to do different things and multiple things. You know, he also is a three-point shooter, but he's also a playmaker. So here, now, he's off the ball with Tatum in the game. They freeze it here. Tatum has been the point guard most of this game, if you really pay attention to point forward. But when he catches it, he says, I'm not just going to shoot the 3. We're 1 for 23. I'm going to the rim and I'm dunking this thing. Watch your head, boy. And all again, right here, freeze it here. When he's at the 1, he's not settling for the 3. So what happens is the defense is coming out and overcommitting. Once they overcommit, he gets drive to the basket, good screen by Garza, and they let it. And watch your head, boy.
Watch your head on that layup.
That layup.
Okay,
top 5 dead or alive.
Back to Chuck's point about the effort level of the Cavaliers.
You know, Charles not going to overreact. I'm just going to stay fact. They're not ready. They're a good team, but they're not good enough to get to that next level. Listen, you have to play with pride and effort. You know, I don't want to hear them not hitting shots. I don't want to hear it's a 12-30 game. You got the mighty Bucks and Celtics coming in the game.
They're ready.
Yeah, they're ready. So how come you're not ready? Right here. Look. Not playing hard, ill-advised shots. You know, you're 0 for 14, like Charles said. Well, why do you keep shooting them? And right here, look, you don't get back on defense. I don't even know who this kid is, but I ain't gonna never let nobody name. I ain't never let nobody named Baylor or Solomon score on me. Solomon, who he play for?
I would guarantee if we had Shaq take 14 threes, he would make at least one of them as well. 100%. Shaq, let's go. I guarantee. After the commercial, we do that now.
Right now.
Okay, my guy. Make it early. Let me hold on. I'm rebounding. Hold on. And both teams, he not only get 1 for 14, he get 1 for 23. My man can make it. I know. Don't worry about it. Just take that off, Shaq. Come on, just take a shot for me. Come on, man. Right down. Knock it down, boy. Knock it down. Cash out. Oh, wait. No, that's a warm-up.
AC.
Come on.
All right.
That's only one. We got 20. We got 15 more to go. Come on, Shaq. Get in there. Y'all can't make three.
Jeff Richardson, Tom Legler, we coming for y'all, man. Like,
Come on, what you talking about? Take down Richard Jefferson. Richard Jefferson, shut the hell up.
Rich Jefferson.
Rich Jefferson.
Whatever your name is.
Wait a minute,
Jeff Richardson.
Jeff Richardson.
May 19th.